here we go, nice and easy, one take. You've been doing this shit for 8 years now, it should be fucking easy, should be easy. Well, here we are. 8 years I've been doing this shit now. 8 years, do you know how bizarre that is? I feel like I've only been doing this for maybe a few years. Like, it's so weird to be sat here. I started this YouTube channel when I was 16, 17. Now 8 years later, I'm 25 years old, still making silly, goofy videos on the internet. It's really bizarre. just even fathoming that I was 16, 17 when I started. I think I was 17. I was 17, you know, had a dream of making silly videos on the internet because I saw loads of other people do it that I enjoyed watching. And now 8 years later, I'm still doing it. It's the best thing I've ever done. Genuinely, it's been a really good 8 years. There's been loads of up and downs, but that's just because life happens, life gets in the way. But when it comes to the YouTube stuff, I mean, there's been ups and downs as well. Like, I'm still struggling to get to 3,000 subs. We're getting there though. We're getting quite a lot of new followers this year, which, if you are new, welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing. It means the absolute world to me. I'm still trying to get to that 3K mark. So if you are new and this is the first time you're seeing me, please like and subscribe. I do loads of stuff on this channel, just stuff that I enjoy, gaming stuff, you know, real life things, vlogs, just a bit of everything really. There's been a load of new stuff that I've been posting on the channel this year, which I'm going to be talking about. I've got my notes here, I've got a little pad with my stuff in it, just so I can kind of ramble on, which is what these videos are about. So like I said, if you are new here, every year on the 27th I post a video, because obviously it's been that amount of time. Well, long story short, I didn't actually start 8 years ago today. It was, I think it was just before Christmas. I think it was on the 23rd, I think, or something like that. I've always uploaded them on the 27th, so the 27th is kind of like the anniversary for this channel. That's long story short. But what we do in these videos is literally, I just sit here, chat waffle about what's been going on throughout the year, what I'm going to be doing next year, and all that good stuff. So please like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're excited for next year, then good, because I'm hoping next year is going to be a banger. I want to hit milestones next year. You know, this year's been tough. Every year's been tough when it comes to doing YouTube now. Like, YouTube's just tough in general. Trying to hit milestones. We hit 2.8, I think we hit 2.7 and 2.8 thousand subscribers this year, which is awesome. Like, nearly 3,000 of you. That's crazy. That's like, I'd like to think there's that amount of people in my local village, in my village. Like, it's crazy. Like I say, every year now, I think for about 6 years now, I've been saying, let's get to 3,000. Let's get to 3,000. You know, the first couple of years were amazing, and then the channel kind of just dropped a little bit, and I'm not really too sure why. I don't know if it was because I've been moaning because it was Battlefront 2, the Star Wars game, but we're gonna go into it anyway. I've got my notes here. I'm gonna start rambling now because I like to do that. So I'm just gonna go from my notes from top to bottom, because that's basically throughout the year, and we're gonna talk. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna put some pretty pictures and maybe some videos up as well of what's been happening this year and stuff. Yeah, let's do it! Right, so the first major thing that happened this year, I've been going to the gym, right? I think I've only maybe stepped foot into a gym maybe once or twice before, like, I started properly going. I was skin and bone, man. I mean, it's bad, like really bad. I was in a really bad state. I've been in this sort of, I hate the way I look kind of thing for years now. Probably about the amount of time I've been doing YouTube for, maybe even longer than that. Like, I'm skin and bone, man. Like, Skeletor would be afraid of me. Like, that's how skin and bone I was. You could play the clarinet on my ribs. That's how bad it got. I'm still kind of there, but there has been progress, which is really, really good, and I'm really proud of myself. And the gym has helped me out so much. If none of you go to the gym, right, go, because seriously, it's been a massive part of my life this year. I've been going since February, seeing the progress and seeing all the weights, or going up in weights and stuff, like lifting and that. Like it's made me a lot more confident, and I'm not really a confident person as it is. Like, I get really anxious in front of people, like, which is weird because I've been doing this, but it's just me in a room, you know. I can talk to a camera for as long as I want, but if I'm in a crowded room, like, I get really anxious, and I just, you know, don't really know what to say in front of people, especially in front of new people, which is another thing on my list. Going to the gym has really helped me with my confidence, and you know, it's good for you as well. It's so good for you, trust me. Like, just getting in there, lifting some weights, bish bash bosh, you just feel good, you know. And I want to give a massive thank you to these people. I want to give a massive thank you to Ronan, right? This guy has helped me so much this year, chatting to me when, you know, I didn't really need him to call. I didn't need him to call me sometimes, and he'll just call me or he'll message me. Look up to him, man. He's such a good guy. I was in a rough place at the start of the year, and he saw me, and he was like, "Oh, come to the gym with me. I'll help you out." And trust me, I did not want to go. I did not want to go, but there was something inside me that just really wanted me to go. So I forced myself, and that's what you kind of have to do in the beginning. You know, it's going to be tough when you first go, but once you're in there and you're enjoying yourself, that's the main thing. Don't just go for the sake of going. Go and enjoy yourself in the gym. Trust me, you'll want to go all the time. And you know, he's helped me out a lot with that. He's the reason why I'm in there in the gym, and you know, where I am today. So Ronan, if you're watching this, bro, thank you. You're an absolute legend, and I'm dead proud of you. And you know, I hope you're proud of me. Yeah, you've helped me out a lot this year, so thank you, bro. And also I want to give a shout out to Adam, Tyler and Chloe as well. They've been having to put up with me at the gym. I can't really go as much with Ronan because of how our shift patterns work at work, because we work together. These three, they've had to put up with me at the gym, and I got mad. I just go a bit bonkers sometimes, and they've had to put up with that. I say put up with me, like, they probably think, oh, you're not even a bother, but you know, I am a bit of a twat, and I do like to, oh, what the fuck was that noise? I am a bit of a twat, and I do like to kind of make fun of myself. That's just the sort of person I am. I like to just take the piss a lot, and they've had to kind of put up with that, so big thank you to them. They've been really helpful with me in the gym as well, especially Adam. Like, I go with him pretty much all the time now. I like to think that, you know, he can see the progress in me, and especially Tyler and Chloe as well. I hope they do. I hope they're watching this. I can't thank you guys enough. You three have been a big part of my year, and you've been there for me a lot. You know, when I needed you, giving me advice, whether it's in the gym or outside of the gym, just life in general. Last year, I didn't speak to any of these three. None of them. Obviously, I know them, but we weren't as close, you know. I was very close with Adam at some points, but for some reason went off, and now yeah, life's weird, man. Things happen for a reason, and I'm a big believer in that. But yeah, it's so weird to think that I didn't speak to these three once last year, and they've come into my life, and they've really helped me a lot, and I just can't thank them enough, so thank you guys. Another crazy thing that's happened this year, the title's probably going to be something like things I didn't think would happen to me this year, or something like that, because there's been a lot of things this year that's just been so bizarre, and I just can't, I don't know. This next thing though is a big thing for me. I met James Arthur. If you don't know who James Arthur is, he won the X Factor like 10 years ago, and I've been a big fan of him since. He's like one of my biggest idols, and I really look up to him. And it's took me nearly 10 years to finally meet him. I met him, and it was a weird feeling. So I didn't cry, which is quite surprising because usually I'm quite a sensitive person. But I was just in shock when he was in front of me. But luckily I had my dad beside me, and he was telling him like, he's a massive fan, he's like one of his idols and all this. And then I did kind of speak to him a little bit, and he's so down to earth, which is what I was really hoping for. Because you know, it's like some people say, don't ever meet your heroes. I met one of my heroes, and you know, such a good guy, man. But yeah, I also got his writing tattooed on me as well. There's that one there, which is It'll All Make Sense in the End, which is one of his album titles. And then I got Bittersweet Love around my arm. That's the album that was coming out at the time. Well, it released at that time, and that's what kind of represents meeting him and stuff. And I love that album as well, so good. He's releasing another album next year, and I'm really excited for it. I can't wait. But I also saw him live not long after. I think it was about a month after. I cried a lot that night. I was, mate. Some of you guys probably think, James Arthur, you're a little wet wipe. I don't give a shit, mate. James Arthur's saved me, you know. Yeah, he's mended my heart and helped my brain out multiple times, you know, and his music's really helped me. And speaking of music, we'll be getting onto that later. This is a weird one. So obviously I'm a big fan of football. I've been posting football content recently. I still haven't finished the season, and I'll get to that later because there's a part after all the stuff that I want to talk about, that I want to address. Posting football content this year, but also I saw Man United versus Coventry in an FA Cup semi-final, and me and Dad are the biggest Man United fans. And we've been also Cov fans now for about 3 years. Oh, don't you support two teams? I don't give a shit, mate. It's my local team and the team I've supported since I was like a baby. And we've been saying for ages, like, oh, imagine we get to see Man United versus Cov one day. And literally, like, not long later, it's happened. So that was a crazy day. Probably one of the best days this year. It's up there. There's been a lot of good days this year, but that's one of them. I also got to meet some of the Cov players this year as well at the end of the season. Me and Dad went to it, and that was really awesome, meeting some of the players. Yeah, so good, man, so good. Right, the next thing, this might get a bit soppy, so if I do get a bit teary, please forgive me. So, something I've been wanting to do for so long has finally happened this year, and at this point I didn't do more, because this thing that I did, I'm dead proud of it. The support I got from it was absolutely overwhelming. I posted my first original song. Like, I've done some covers not this year. I've done some covers in the past of Ed Sheeran songs, but to post my own material was quite a big jump and a big scary thing for me, because the song means so much to me. It's obviously a song about my great grandma, who obviously passed away like 5 years ago, which is just crazy. That's just even more bizarre to even think about. Yeah, the song's about her and my feelings, and I wrote the song like dead quick because I was in such a weird state at the time. Like, it was only was it the start of this year I wrote it, or last year I wrote it? I can't remember. I've wrote a lot of songs this year, like enough to, I don't want to tease anything, but yeah, you probably could guess, but to have put my own song out, it's awesome. And the support I got from it, you can go on the video and look at the comments, like even on my personal socials, a lot of people got in contact with me and said some really lovely things. So happy it went really well, and I'm going to be posting more next year. That's one of the things I've got down on the list later on. I just want to say thank you for the support on that, because, you know, putting my thoughts and feelings into something and putting it out in front of people, I think it's got nearly 800 views on the video now. So nearly 800 people have witnessed my feelings. It's a big thing for me, because it's genuine stuff. especially with all the other songs that I've written. Like all the songs are literally about me, or it could be about someone, my thoughts about them, and yeah, I'm dead excited for next year, and I really hope I've got a plan in place, and I really hope it all comes together. I'm really excited. Just wanted to say thank you on that, because I fucking love that video. That's probably my best video this year, and it's only like what, 4 minutes long. But yeah, that's that. The next thing, I went on holiday with all my holiday friends. You know, I say this every single year to them. Fucking love them lot to bits, man. I'm probably gonna mention this bit now as well. They're the first to have seen me play my guitar in front of people as well. Like I was in a show. I played James Alpha's song From the Jump, and they saw me play in front of loads of people. I was in a church. It was pretty cool, and I really wanted to do something like that. Something I've always wanted to do, and they were there. They supported me through that. Yeah, my holiday friends are awesome, man, and I love every single one of them. And you know, we've been friends now for like probably about nearly 10 years now, which is a long time. But I love them all to bits, and they're always really supportive, and I always want to mention them in these videos. So yeah, thank you to all my holiday friends. I love ya, long time. So with these next two things, I'm going to try and mix them together, like kind of intertwine them, you know what I'm saying? So saying. Yeah, so one of the toughest things that's happened to me this year is my lovely but menace rat of a dog who I love dearly. She has been through a lot this year herself. She's had to have an eye removed, which is quite a scary thing for me and my family, because we love her to bits. That was a really tough part of this year, because we were really worried about her. Obviously, we were thinking of the worst, obviously, but she's still around. She's in the house now. You're probably wondering where I am. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, she's in the house now. She's still her usual self. She's a little bit more nutty, because she's got one eye, so she can only see half of everything. But she's awesome, and I'm dead proud of her. And yeah, it was so tough. I remember the day she went to into the vet to go and have it done, and I was fearing the worst, but she came out of there and she smashed it. She's an absolute warrior, that dog, I swear to God. But yeah, and also I've met a lot of new people this year as well, like loads of new people. You know, whether that's Ronan, you know, he was someone who came up to me this year. I've only kind of known him this year. Through football, I've met two lads called Ryan and Dom. I hope they see this. I'm probably going to send the video to them anyway, but I want them to see this, and I want them to know that I really appreciate them. Just going out and playing football, meeting them, got the same sort of, we like the same things, like we're both really into our music and stuff, and yeah, I've got really close to them, and I want to say thanks to them as well. They've been really good mates, and yeah, I just really appreciate them. I met loads of other people as well this year, who unfortunately, some of them aren't here anymore, some of them I don't speak to as much anymore. Yeah. I'm going to speak about one of the guys, because he meant a lot to me. You know, I only known him for a very short time. I think I only knew him for maybe, must have been about 6 or 7 months I've known him. And he was a top bloke, but unfortunately he's not. Unfortunately he's not here anymore, and it's very tough, because I literally only saw him not long before he'd passed. And yeah, his name was Byron, and you know, we worked in the same department together. You know, he was working with me at one point, but then he went on to nights, and you know, he would take over me sometimes, and I'd take over him. And just seeing him at an end of a shift really puts a smile on my face, because he's such a top bloke, and he's such a character, like bubbly, and just, you know, he stayed true to himself, and that's something I'm going to take with me. Just keep being myself and just make people happy, and that's, you know, he was unique. He was a unique guy, and that's what I aspire to be. So, Byron, if you're listening, mate, just want to say thanks for fucking being awesome, and hopefully I get to see you again soon, because it's just going to be so weird going back into work and not seeing him again. That's just a weird thing that I'm just playing on my mind, because, you know, the last time I saw him, it was fucking really nice to see him, because sometimes I'd have really bad days at work, and he'd come in and just put a smile on my face instantly, and yeah, it's just going to be weird him not coming down them steps. You know, I just don't know what to say about it. It's just really weird. You know, I only knew him for a short amount of time, and yeah, he had a big impact on me. So yeah, I'm gonna sort myself out. Also this year, going back to meeting new people and stuff, there's also someone who was very special to me and has been a fucking awesome guy to me this year. And we've only kind of just been speaking this year. I've known him for like maybe 2 years now, but this year he's been awesome, and I like to consider him as one of my closest mates. It's my mate Alex from work. He's like Ronan. He's just really been there for me. Listened to me like through my ups and downs. Always asking me if I want to do anything, or just, yeah, he's a top bloke, man. I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me this year. You know, just the same as all the other people I've met this year, just really been there and just been an absolutely amazing person. So Alex, if you're watching this, bro, thank you so much. You've been one of my highlights this year, mate, and here's to more memories in the future, more of me beating you at darts, and, you know, yeah, you're a top bloke, mate, and yeah, let's make more memories together. Yeah, there's a few other people I've met this year as well. I don't really want to mention them, but one of them came into my life very randomly. I'm a big believer, like I said, I'm a big believer in things happening for a reason, and this person came into my life. I only knew this person for maybe a week or so. This person was awesome, and, you know, unfortunately we're not speaking as much anymore, but I hope we do again. This person made me happy. This person came into my life really randomly and put a smile on my face that I didn't know was there. So when this person left, I was in a bit of a state, but it's just one of them, you know, even if I don't ever talk to this person again, it's just nice to know that my smile is there and it can come out, and my happiness is there. It's not like I've got the rest of my life to get the smile again and be happy again, and hopefully it does come back again. Yeah. Right, so now I'm gonna talk about this thing that I'm in right now. I'm currently sat in my summer house. I bought a summer house, which is cool. Like, it's fucking wicked in here. Put a lot of money into it, obviously, but this is my own little space now. So whenever I want to do like sit down videos like this, I can come in here, sit down, have a chat, or I can do my childish videos in here. That's another thing I'm going to talk about. Yeah, it's nice in here. It's not really fully done yet. Let me show you around a little bit. We've got a nice little sofa bed here. We've got a big projector so we can watch the football and the darts on. Darts, that's another big thing I've been really into this year. Darts. Thanks a lot, Luke Littler. I fucking love playing darts. I didn't think it'd be that enjoyable throwing little metal arrows, but fuck me, it's so fun. If you don't play darts, play darts. Got a big, obviously, we've got a fucking carbonite thing in here. We've got a dartboard, of course, with the dart mat. That's my little setup there for my camera. We've also got a little bar here with some football shirts, some of Dad's football shirts. Got lights, got some lights in here. It's nice and cosy in here. If I want to just come and chill out, I can just come in here, sit down, watch a movie or something, or just kind of just chill in here. So that's kind of what this is for. But this is another big thing that's happened this year, a big summer house. So yeah, I love it. It's probably one of the best things I've done, buy one of these. Right, so now I'm going to talk about next year and what I want to do next year. Because firstly, I've been a bit of a lazy bastard this year. The videos I've been posting this year, some have been good, like my first original song. I posted a few childish videos this year, but some of the videos I've been posting this year have just been me posting for the sake of posting, because I've been posting one video a week now for about 5 or 6 years. I'd like to think, I think 6 years I've been posting now. Been a bit lazy and, you know, just kind of posting videos for the sake of posting. Like, I've been posting COD videos this year. What else have I been posting? I've been posting FIFA videos. I just kind of record shit with my mates, and just, if I don't have a big video idea, I kind of just make a video out of something that I've been playing that week. And it's just annoying for me, because don't get me wrong, I love making the videos, because, you know, I'm having a laugh with my mates, and that's something I've wanted to do with this channel, just post funny videos with my mates. But, you know, some of you guys expect a lot more from me, and I expect a lot more. You know, I want to post bigger and better videos. I just feel like the videos I've been posting this year have been a bit shit, and I want to apologise for that. So next year, bigger and better videos. I want to post more songs. I want to do more childish videos, because I actually missed the last 2 drops. I'm actually wearing one of them now. This is from the Halloween collection. I've got one of the pairs of the Chill Tech socks on, because that was another collection that I didn't post. I have all of it. It was just, I didn't want to, I don't know, it's not that I didn't want to, I just didn't do it for some reason. I think it's because on my phone as well, I've got like loads of the goalkeeper video stuff that I've been doing this year. I'm trying to post it on my TikTok and my YouTube, and it's just been a lot for me, and it's been hard to like kind of try and make the 2 videos, because they take a while, even though they're only like a few minutes long, like especially the TikTok one. They take a while to make. I just find it, sometimes I just really want to do it, but then I'm like, oh god, it's just going to take a while, and then I just leave it for ages. I've got all the videos on my phone of all the goalkeeper stuff, and I think that's just the storage on my phone. I didn't want to do it because I know the childish videos take up a lot of space on my phone, and then I've got to edit it, and it's just long, man, and I kind of just couldn't be bothered, which is really annoying, because I'm not that type of person. But yeah, next year, I promise, all the childish videos are going to be back, bigger and better videos. I want to come up with some good ideas next year. Hopefully some more actual good games come out as well, because I've been recording some Minecraft with my mate Adam. That was another series that I'd started. I did 3 videos on it and then never continued it, but we've just kind of started a new one, just recording for the sake of recording, having a laugh and stuff. So if you want that, let me know. I think that is everything. So the last thing from me, I just want to say, like, with this year, like, there's just been so many ups and downs. Just want you lot to know that things can happen, like good things can happen. Like when I met James, like that's one thing that I didn't think would ever have happened to me, and now I've got his writing tattooed on me, and posting my own, like doing music is a massive passion for me. I love singing and all that stuff. Playing guitar, that's another massive thing that I've always wanted to do, and now I do it. I also write my own music now. There's also downs as well, like there's gonna be shit that comes into your life and it will just knock you out, and you know, knock you off that good pedestal that you're on, but just get back on it. People that have, there was one person that I met who I didn't think was ever going to leave, but then they did, and the stuff happening with my dog and my close friend from work passing, like loads of stuff can happen like that, and it's gonna knock you down. But you know, you gotta continue on, keep doing things that you love. Just don't give up, because I mean, look at me. I've been doing this now for 8 years. Even though if I've been posting shit videos this year, like I'm still doing it because I love doing YouTube, and I love seeing the comments on some videos saying that you love the content. And even if the video was rubbish, some people say they love the video, and it's just nice to see. So a big thank you to all you lot who continue watching me, and here's to another year. Next year will be 9 years, and then the year after that it would have been a decade since I've been doing this YouTube shit. So right, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna stop waffling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Here's to another year, another 8 years, or whatever, however long I continue doing this. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new around here. I've been Jack Tesson, you the viewer, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Fuck me, I'm old. Ugh.